This is Tennessee in 10. Headlines and weather from around the state in less than 10 minutes.
Good morning. I'm Casey Wheelis in the WVLT newsroom. Cleanup continues this morning after severe storms battered the area yesterday. The National Weather Service is out today surveying some of the damage. Take a look at this. You can see just how strong some of those winds were. This happened in West Knoxville, Maryville, several other areas as well. You can see the roof blown off of this gas station here. Now, crews are still cleaning debris. The Public Works engineer tells us these storms are by far the worst he's seen so far this year. Many are still without power as the utilities companies work to get that power back on. They say it could take days. They're asking for you to be patient. Meanwhile, a Clinton man is behind bars. Look at this video. This happened, police say, after he stabbed two people, stole a garbage truck, and then led police on the high-speed chase through 3 counties. This is 43-year-old Sean White. Police arrested him yesterday. Now, KPD says he stabbed a woman early yesterday, stole her car, crashed her car in downtown Knoxville, then held the garbage truck driver at knife point, while then eventually the driver jumped out. He drove away. Tyler Jett sent us this video. He says that you can see the driver getting out of the truck limping to the side after being stabbed, and the garbage truck take off. He said then the man ran to his car and said, "Someone's trying to kill me." Now, everyone's expected to be okay, including the suspect, Sean White. He is now facing a long list of charges. Well, Tennessee Vols now have their first preseason ranking. We're in week 2 of fall camp there. They're coming in at number 10 in the coaches poll. The Big Orange coming off that 11-2 season and a Big Orange Bowl win. Georgia is the overwhelming number 1. Again, now 3 of the top 5 are from the SEC. Well, those are some of your top headlines from East Tennessee. I'm Casey Wheelis.
And I'm Holly Thompson. Here's a quick look at some of the top stories here in the mid-state. First, we're talking about coaches throughout the state of Tennessee now required to undergo training. That's on concussions, everything from CPR, also sudden cardiac arrest, and undergo a background check. Now, it's part of a new law aimed at keeping student athletes healthy and safe. We spoke to the athletic director for James Lawson High School, who says all their coaches have been trained to handle these emergency situations. They also have AEDs nearby just in case.
If you see a drastic personality change, for example, if the child is bubbly and happy most of the time when they talk to you, and then all of a sudden they're very lethargic, and this is after obviously a blow to the head, very lethargic and not as engaged, 9 times out of 10, if it's me and I'm making the call, then we're going to the emergency room. But, you know, that's just how I do that.
And a former Franklin County Schools employee is out on bond this morning after detectives say she sent nude photos to middle schoolers. She faces several charges for inappropriate behavior with a minor. The sheriff's office began investigating Christy Whalen last Friday. That was after receiving a complaint. Whalen was arrested a few days later. She's charged with solicitation of a minor, also buying alcohol for a child. Whalen's expected in court next month. Another story we're following, a man suspected of hitting a family's home and then taking off returns to the scene of the crime to confess. This happened Sunday morning in Murfreesboro. Look at the damage here. The homeowner says she's shocked.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was a hit and run. I mean, out of all these houses, who'd imagine we've been living here only a month.
Irene Boydston told us no one was hurt, which she feels was because of a small angel statue that her family has carried from home to home. She says it stood right there on her front porch.
A nice calm weather day expected across the state today with temperatures that'll be comfortably into the 80s. The humidity should back off a little bit more so than the last couple of days. I can't completely rule out maybe a spotty shower, but most of the area looks dry. We'll be around 80 in Knoxville, 82 Chattanooga. If we'll end up in the upper 80s anywhere, should happen around Nashville. Most of the area, though, just stays lower into the mid 80s. It stays calm overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, but get ready for some changes starting tomorrow afternoon in West Tennessee and then getting closer to mid mid to late afternoon in Middle Tennessee. The evening and even the overnight hours, an additional wave of showers and storms will come through. So we're tracking multiple waves of storms for late tomorrow and going into tomorrow night as well. That does come with a severe weather threat, a 2 out of 5 on the scale from Nashville, Lawrenceburg, Tiptonville, and Memphis, Cookeville, Chattanooga, and Knoxville, a 1 out of 5 on the scale. Damaging wind gusts will be the main concern. Could see some hail, though. Heavy downpours are not ruling out an isolated tornado.
All right, Stefano, thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday.